pulls up. That was stupid. This is not what it's always going to be. And transformation is not easy. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another weekly vlog. So I think I ended the vlog this morning. It is Sunday still. It's about 4 o'clock. Cole is still napping, but I'm about to wake him up. He's been asleep for like just under 2 hours, and so I capitalized on it and I was like filming some videos and just like planning some things out. We are about to head to the store because I just need a break. I need to get out and walk. Funny enough, grocery shopping is just like relaxing to me. I don't know why, but I need to get groceries. I need to fill up my car with the gas. Those are the things I like to do on Sundays. And then we need to meal prep. And so I have my phone here because I'm trying to see what we have and what we need to buy at the store. And I don't think I do that much on here with y'all. So I was going to take y'all through like how I do that. So what I do is I think about like the meals I want to make, and then I check to see what I have and then what I can make from that. And funny enough, when we were at the picnic for the kids, the picnic and swimming day, all the coworkers are together that day because we don't always see each other in our little deaf ed unit because we're all over the place. And one of the girls was like, we were talking about meal prepping and just getting back on it and being good with it this summer. And she told me about an app called Joy. I don't know. It's Jow, and it's linked to HEB. And what you can do is you can like look up recipes and it'll tell you what ingredients to go buy, which is helpful for people like me who really don't know how to cook. Like we need recipes and step by step, hold my hand. But it also, something else you can do is put in the stuff you have in your house and it can give you meal ideas. So I'm not gonna do it right now because it's gonna take too long to learn how to use this, but that might be something I try over the summer so that I can like start being quicker with my meal prep during the school year next year. But anyways, I just thought that was really, really neat. Like, let me see, like this dinner right here, it's just mac and cheese, chicken, and green beans. And you can add it to your menu and it's gonna like add all the ingredients for you and tell you what exactly you need. So anyways, I'm not gonna do that right now. Of course, it'll take too long. I'm just gonna go with our normal meals. So I know I want my breakfast, and for breakfast, I just do eggs, sausage, bell peppers and onions, and then cheese. That's it. And so I think I have all of that. Let me just double check. Okay, so I have everything I need for breakfast except for I need bell peppers, onions. So let me put that. I just always type it in my notes, and then as I put it in my basket, I just erase it off of my list. Bell pepper, onions. I have cheese. I have the eggs. I have milk. I have the sausage. So that's gonna be for my breakfast. And then I know I need bananas. I always take a banana with me as well for like a snack or like a pre-breakfast, and Cole likes bananas too. I know he needs pouches for his breakfast. I might get another thing of sausage, or just get like the pre-cut sausage patties. Those always cost more though, because Cole's been liking like a piece of sausage in the morning for breakfast. So I might need extra sausage. I'll price it when I get there, because my budget for groceries is $75 a week. So anyways, that's breakfast. Breakfast is done. For my lunch, I think I'm going to make salads for this week. So I'll need to boil some eggs as well. So I need to get me some salad. Let me see if I have croutons. I know I have dressing. I'm going to need some more croutons. And realistically, I could do like chicken and rice or something for lunch, but this is just easier. The salad is easier. It doesn't take much effort for me to do that. I literally put salad, croutons, cheese. I guess I could make some like grilled chicken. I have grilled chicken in here. No, it's gonna take too much work. Anyways, I just do that, and then like if I have extra dinner and it's like just a little bit, I'll take a little bit, but a lot of the times if I have my breakfast, that fills me. My breakfast, my banana, my salad, and then like a midday snack. Like I might take like a bag of goldfish or something, and that like suffices me at work because I'm drinking coffee and I'm also drinking water. So we'll keep it light for lunch. And then dinner, I am making oxtails tonight. I don't know if it's going to be done tonight, but I have leftovers from yesterday, so I'm making oxtails and rice. Let me see, I have the rice, I think. I might switch to mashed potatoes because the kind of rice I like with this, you have to cook it and let it cool. I don't have that kind of time tonight. Let me see if I have potatoes. Greens, maybe 1 bag of mashed potatoes, but I think I have enough. No, I have enough mashed potatoes. Greens, I have the oxtails. I already have the bell peppers for the oxtails. Let me make sure I have gravy. Okay, perfect. So I have the gravy. So see, a lot of this I don't have to think about because I have stuff. I think we might do chicken wings one night with some vegetables as well. I also have a package of ground beef, so I can make a Mexican casserole. Let me make sure I have stewed tomatoes. All right, so for tonight / Monday, Tuesday, because I don't think it's gonna be ready tonight, we'll do the oxtails, mashed potatoes, greens, and cornbread, and then I will do my Mexican casserole, and I actually have all the ingredients for that, so I don't have to get anything for that. And then I have some chicken wings that I can just throw some sides with. Maybe Cole loves green beans. Like, he loves green beans and mashed potatoes. That's his like favorite of all time for everything. But we might do like a easy night, like chicken wings and fries, and I have some chicken in the freezer, and then I think I can make like a pasta or something on Saturday. Like I like to do like the Buffalo Wild Wings or the Olive Garden pasta. I think I have Olive Garden. Yeah, so we have the Olive Garden dressing, so I'll do that pasta, and I actually have all the meat I need, so I don't need a lot at the store. Cole might need more chips. That's about it. He has his Rice Krispies. We have juice. He needs more pouches. We have pudding. Those are things he likes at night. And if I change my mind on the Mexican casserole, I do have tortilla chips, and so I can do like nachos instead. So we have the things we need. We are good. I am going to go to the store and just get these few things and get some gas and hustle back. And I also do have, I like that rice and egg rolls. So I have rice and egg rolls for me, and meals I keep on deck for Cole. I always keep a package of instant mashed potatoes and either broccoli, green beans, or corn for him. Let me see if I have some broccoli. Okay, I might need a little bit more corn. I have green beans, frozen green beans in there, so I don't need that. But like I was saying, I keep meatballs. I keep these sausage meatballs. I'll show y'all later. I keep those, a package of mashed potatoes, and a package of corn, broccoli, or green beans, because that is like Cole's go-to meal. Like if he refuses to eat anything else, he will eat that. And then from Sam's, I get the big box of the Red Baron little mini pizzas, because every night he's gonna ask me for pizza, and most nights I can get away with him eating like a regular meal, but then there's the quick nights where we just gotta pop it in there and he'll want the pizza, and I'll give it to him with some sides. So yeah, I keep pizzas for sure, and then his meatballs and some sides, and those are like our go-to meals because that is what I know he will eat the best. So yeah, our list is not long. I don't need any creamer. I don't need any coffee. Like, I don't need anything. Like, this is gonna be the quickest trip to the grocery store, but I'm going to do groceries, gas, and then drop off the little spreader to my mom so she can weed and feed her yard. And then we're gonna come back and probably start doing our like wind down nighttime routine. And then I want to film one more video before I take off my makeup, but it's just kind of like chit chat, so it's not very hard. But yeah, let's get going. And I got my water because your girl has not been on her water kick. And I guess I can go ahead and take my vitamins so I don't forget later. Like, look at this. These are, I have like a few left in here. And I need to like refill my, Holds up. I need to refill my vitamins for the week too, but I think I'm gonna do it during that video because that's the video I'm making, is about like my current vitamin regimen, because I still get a lot of questions, and the company reached out and gave me another product to try out and a code. So if you're interested in the Black Girl vitamins, I do have a 20% off code. I will link it down below, and you can like check it out and get a little discount for checking it out for the first time. So if you are new here, I am taking D3 for energy. I am also taking their probiotics and their hair, skin, and nails. For hair, skin, and nails, I used to do the Curls Blueberry Bliss hair growth vitamin. I really love those. I did try the Mielle gummies, and then I went back to the Curls. But the Curls, the liquid was just so hard to travel with. I saw such great results with it, but I never took a vitamin for energy. I used to take iron supplements prescribed by the doctor, and I just stopped once I like got in my 20s. I don't know. And I've never taken a probiotic before, and I'm really liking these vitamins. So yeah. All right, guys. So I am back without my child. He ditched me for his grandmother for about an hour. Actually, they are at church because she had a meeting, and his uncle was there for like some music, something. So he's there enjoying bothering them. I got everything on my list. I added one thing, and it was a small can of peas, because if I make that casserole, it has peas in it, and I didn't have peas, and I didn't even think about it until I walked through the aisle. $49.46 was my total, and I don't feel like I finished saying how I stay within a $75 budget each week, and that is by only buying what's on my list, by using Kohl's Wig, and I make my meal like list before I go, and so half the stuff is like already in my house. Like I might buy like a bulk of meat and freeze it at the beginning of the week, or if I see it on sale. I said at the beginning of the week, at the beginning of the month, sometime in the month, I will buy like strictly meat. And so that's when my bill will be the highest. So like this time I didn't spend all 75, but next week I might spend 100. Now, I did forget that I promised my children Coke floats, root beer floats, if they met their goals for their math testing, which they did. These children are making me spend money because I teach them math and reading, and I said, if you meet your goal for math, pizza party. What did they do? They all, except for one, but I still gave them pizza because I felt bad, either grew or met their goal. And so then I was like, okay, same thing for reading, but this time you get to pick. They picked Coke floats. And again, they all, except for the one, met their goal. And so this was for math, but I don't have as many for math. But problem is they only had one tub of ice cream, and it was like one tub of vanilla. And so I held off on doing that because I'm only doing it for 5 children, and one said he only likes ice cream. He doesn't even like soda. So I'm going to do a consensus again before I waste my money. That's one thing I've been struggling with my budget, is like remembering to plug things in, like things that I'm buying for my kids at school, or gifts. Like we have a birthday party to go to. I did not factor that in for this month. So those are the times where I'm like struggling, because I'm like, crap, like I didn't put that in the budget. But otherwise, I've been doing with the budget, except for when I decided to treat myself because I was having a rough night, a rough week, a rough month. And I was like, I'm just going to go to the store and treat myself. And that is exactly what I did. And so I did go over the budget. But besides that, for the most part, I stay within my budget. It's just like the little things that come up that I'm not like prepared for, that I'm just cleaning up while I'm talking to y'all, that I'm not prepared for. That like I'm like, oh crap, like I was supposed to buy this gift, oh crap, I was supposed to treat the kids, or like it just little things. But luckily I have a $25 gift card that I was gifted, so I'm just gonna use that for, that was stupid, any extras. That was real dumb. Okay, while Cole is gone, I think I'm gonna film this one last video, at least get the intro going. I need to look over my notes, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and get that done. And I was gonna do it in the kitchen, Problem is the lighting is not the best in here, so I think I'm gonna do it at the couch. I just want to be cozy and just do chit chat, sit down, cut a video. Yeah. Okay.
I had a dream last night. Did everything I never do in real life. I stepped into a room, told everyone to be quiet, cause I had something to say. Blew everybody away, wear whatever I want. Dressed in a gown, everybody's like, why, where you going? Nowhere special, just going to the store. I think I'd have it all, tell you I have even more. Picking a plate, being a plate, she is unruly. Never seen her like this, didn't think it existed, no truly. Don't get in her way, she's not here to play, she'll get moody. But don't mistake this girl for being me, cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no, no. Cause these are dream rules. Give me a moment to be sincere. Feeling this way since top of the year. Lately we've been real unsure and clear. Is it just me? Where do you go when you disappear? Tell me your secrets, you got my ear. Room to assume it's feeding my fears. Don't wanna leave, pull me in closer.
What is up, you guys? It is the end of the night on Monday night. It has been a long week, a long weekend. I was editing this vlog and I was trying to wrap it up and I could not get a clip to blur the logo on my shirt. So like I scratched it, then I saw another clip and I was like, girl, no, and scratched it. And I ended up just scratching the rest of this vlog and I was like, girl. So I'm sitting here and I am unboxing like the stuff from my Ulta haul so that I can put it in when I declutter. But y'all, the week and the weekend, like it went by so fast. So much had happened. Like Cole had awards and fun days and water days and we were trying to clean out. And I was just really exhausted from the week. Mostly because every day I was sweating in my classroom. It was legit 80 degrees in there. I wish I would have got a clip of the thermostat because you can't adjust it. You're at the mercy of whoever is handling it. And I even sent an email and was like, I think my AC decided to go on break a little bit early. Never heard anything back. So we were literally just sweating and moving stuff and packing and cleaning. And so when I would try to come home and film, y'all, I looked so rough. And so I just scratched all of those clips. And honestly, I'm just really trying to do better about getting myself together. And it was like last week was just not it. I probably cooked that one time that you all saw, but that was just mostly because like my mom had food for us, or like we had so much stuff at work that was left over that like we just brought it home. So we didn't really need it. But anyways, it was just a very draining, physically draining week. And then Cole had a play date Friday. We're out in the sun and in the water. And I was helping my mom with something. And then Saturday, he had a birthday party. Y'all, when I tell you, it was just nonstop. And so I didn't vlog much. And then Sunday, we were just like, you know what, let's rest. Even Cole was kind of like laying around, being lazy. Like I just was so tired. And so today I cleaned the house top to bottom. We went to the park, had a little bit of fun. But Sunday also we stayed in the house because it stormed bad Saturday night. It stormed bad Saturday night. And so it was really wet and Bunny and Cole couldn't go to the park. And the splash pads aren't open yet. So that's kind of why we just hung around the house. But, we played here and he was fine. And then today he was determined he was going to the park. So we went to the park after I cleaned the house top to bottom. I don't know why. I feel like when I clean, I have to clean every room, every inch of my house for it to be clean. I am really working on being okay with like this room being clean and then working on the next room, the next. I don't know why, but I feel like every room needs to be cleaned when I clean, like top to bottom, dusting everything. And so I like depleted myself today, and I was sitting on the couch feeling really exhausted and really just kind of defeated almost. And I think the weight of just trying to do everything set in, and I was like, God, like I really am alone. And that alone came because my mom is out of town for a week, and I normally will talk to her or, go to her house for a little bit and hang out and then come home. And I have not been able to do that since Friday. Like she left Saturday, it is Monday, and so I'm just like I'm legit alone. Like it sounds really bad, but like I don't really have friends that I hang with. I do have friends, but I don't even talk to them that much. Like I've kind of pulled back, and I have pulled back probably around this time last year. And I pulled back because just for personal reasons, I just kind of pulled back. And like this journey I'm on, I'm realizing that like relationships, friendships, things are changing. And so it makes me feel very alone. And now that my mom is not here, I'm just like I'm really doing life alone. And it kind of hurt a little bit. Like, dang, like I'm doing this alone. But there is a purpose behind it. So I was listening to a video that popped up while I was on YouTube, and they were just talking about how when you are like being stripped of certain things and how like God kind of pulls you to the side and secludes you, it's for a purpose, and he is just preparing you. And I really feel like that is what this season is. This season that I have declared, but I also feel like the Lord put on my heart of transformation. It can be lonely. It can be tough. It's hard. It is not perfect every day. Like I legit did not want to even come on camera tonight. And I was like, I have to be encouraging so that I can encourage myself. Like not every day is pretty. Not everything is going to go as planned. But as long as you're consistently showing up, that is what matters. And I was just realizing like this time last year, I was planning a trip with friends. And I remember how hard it was, how taxing it was just to get us together. And so when I saw that pop up today, I kind of like felt like, wow, like this time last year I was hanging with friends. But I remember how hard it was just to get that going, just to get us there. I remember how frustrated I was while I was there. And so even though I realized I'm alone, I'm like, but you were frustrated. So would you rather be alone or would you rather be frustrated? And if being alone is for a purpose, then I'd rather be alone. But anyways, that's also why one of my goals is to make new friends and new connections, because it's not that my friends are bad or like, you know what I mean? But we're at different places, and so it pulls on me in different ways. I'm the only friend with a toddler. All my friends are single, but I'm the only one with a toddler. I'm the only one with a child in like my immediate little friend group. And so my life does not mesh with their lives, and they don't understand like when I don't text back or when I don't immediately call back or when I don't have time to do the things I used to do. And so it puts a strain. And so I have to like categorize my friendships differently. And so to do things like I've done before, I have to branch out. But at the same time, I'm really trying to just embrace where God has me and try to navigate that the best I can. But anyways, I said all that to say, I don't know. I just think I was just like, I had quiet time because Cole fell asleep pretty early. And when I was working on the video and it was working, I was getting frustrated and I just kind of sat there, and I think it just hit me. But those are the times where I just kind of have to push through. And I like that I have this platform because I can share those thoughts, share those moments, and encourage myself and hopefully encourage somebody else that like, this is not what it's always going to be. And transformation is not easy. And sometimes it's lonely. Sometimes it's hard. But I feel like the journey is necessary, and the product, the outcome is going to be amazing. So anyways, yeah, I was sitting there, and before I turned the camera on, y'all, I was cracking up because right when I was like just feeling my like right when I was just feeling defeated and really just feeling sorry for myself, I saw a reel and it made me laugh. So this woman was showing clips of being a type C mom and what that meant. And like she was doing different things, and she legit threw the Tupperware into the cabinet. And y'all, I had just done that when I was cleaning the kitchen. I looked in the Tupperware drawer and I was like, this is a declutter project for another day. I'm going to show y'all because it is ridiculous. We listen and we don't judge, okay? Exactly what her Tupperware cabinets look like. I'm gonna clean it out. I'm gonna get rid of old Tupperware. I'm gonna do all the things this summer, just not right now.